Hello everybody, in this video I will show you how to make this front post puff stitch. That's a cute stitch that adds fun texture to the pattern. Instead of just showing you one stitch, we will be making this swatch, a 4-row repeat pattern that you can further use whenever you want. Make a blanket, a scarf, or pretty much anything you want. I'll be using two colors because I think this stitch pops up much better when you use on some contrast or just any other color. So two color patterns works best for this. You can use one color for practice. We'll be crocheting in a row. For crocheting in a row, you will need to, on the base of multiples of 4 plus one more stitch. So just either you use chain or foundation stitches. Make sure the base is a number that you can be divided by 4 and you get a whole number, and add 1. So this is 21 stitch. I used foundation double crochet. I have a tutorial, you can look it up. I will put it in the video description, the link to tutorial for foundation double crochet. Or you can chain and double crochet. First row of this pattern is double crochet. Just double crochet across. If you decide to work this pattern in the round, you will need just multiples of 4. Do not add 1. Let me show you what the pattern is. It is, first row is just double crochet, second row is just double crochet, third row is single crochet and these front post puff stitches that we'll be learning today. And the last row is just half double crochet across. I'm here at the end of the 4th row, and I will just need to do the last stitch, last half double crochet, place it in the last stitch, and I will be also changing color for this purple. I'm carrying yarn up, I'm not cutting the ends. Sorry. Tangled all the ends. Yarn over. This is for my last stitch of this 4th row. Insert a hook in the last stitch. It's just half double crochet. Pull up a loop. Now I will need to change the yarn. I will place this yarn, this pink yarn that I won't need, in front of me. Yarn over, my last yarn over with different color, and pull through all the loops. And here I have changed my yarn. Now I am carrying this yarn up. I can just pull it up and I'll have strands all on the side, and then you can just put border and hide them. But I prefer to hide them in the end stitches. For example, here I will be chaining up. I'll chain up 2, and first I will put this pink yarn back away from me, oops, and chain 1. Sorry, tangled myself. Chain 1, and then I put this pink yarn back here and chain 1 more. Now we can turn and let's see what we got. We have all these are starting ends, I should have hidden them. This is our yarn from previous row. We will need it later. This will be here, and this is our working yarn, and we will be crocheting 2 rows of double crochet. We'll be doing 2 rows of double crochet. I will place my first double crochet right in this first stitch, right where I chain 2. This is a dense pattern. There's no need to count chain 2 or 3 as a stitch because it will be too loopy. So first row of double crochet. I'll be back when I'm at the end. I'm back with you. I've completed 2 rows of double crochet at the end of my second row, and I'm getting ready to change yarn again for this pink. So we'll be placing a last double crochet in this in the last stitch, this yarn in front, and we will hook up the working yarn. And we will only need to chain 1, because next row will start with single crochet. You can carry yarn up and then just make a single crochet border around, and this way you won't have to hide all these strands instead of cutting yarn every 2 rows and weaving all the ends in. Now we'll single crochet in first stitch right where we chained 1, single crochet in next stitch, and now we'll be doing front post puff stitch right here. Post stitches are usually normal stitches are done right here under this V. Post stitches are made around, placed around the post of the stitch. So this is the top of the stitch, this would be, this is the post of the stitch. The post stitches are placed around, front post stitches are placed around like this. So since it's a puff stitch, we have to yarn over, post stitch. We insert hook from front to back, and again from back to front around the post of next stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop like you would for a puff stitch, and do it again. Yarn over. You'll have to pinch it so it doesn't, you don't lose all these loops. Yarn over, put your hook around the same post from front to back, and again back to front. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Now if you want to make it puffier, you can add more yarn overs. This will be enough for mine. Okay, yarn over and pull through all the loops. Now we continue single crochet. We already don't work in this stitch because we worked around it. So we single crochet in next stitch. Oops. And 2 more. And now we do another front post puff stitch around next stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook around this post, front to back, back to front. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull it up a little, make it a bit loose to pull it up to the height of your work. Yarn over, and front to back, back to front. again, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all loops on hook, and then single crochet in next 3 stitches, and repeat to the end. I'll meet you at the end. Oh, let's make one more together. Yarn over, go around the post, the stitch, front to back, back to front, yarn over, pull up a loop, one more time, yarn over, going around the post, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all loops on hook. Okay, we got tangled. And I need to figure out what I did here. I lost one loop. Yarn over, insert your hook around the post, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, again around the post, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all loops on hook, and single crochet in next 3 stitches. I'll be back with you in a minute. Here I'm at the end of the row, and at the end we place only 2 single crochet. So at the end of the row, single crochet in 2 last stitches. Now we turn, we chain 1, turn, and this is the row of half double crochet. So place your half double crochet right in that first stitch where we chain 1, and half double crochet across, and I will meet you at the end. I'm back, and my swatch got a bit bigger, and now you can see what texture this front post puff stitch gives to your pattern. It's really pretty, and I really strongly advise you to carry your yarn up. In this case, you won't have to weave in too many ends, you'll just have to hide these strands behind the border, and it's much easier. I'm saying because I hate weaving the ends in. Thank you for watching. Bye.